please don't leave anything out. Just be. Are you comfortable? Are you okay? You're good? Okay. Thank you. Let's go.
Okay, my name is. Like I said before the other day, it was during 2019 and I got the information about the Dubai from someone that was in the same lecture that I was going for my WAEC.
Which is the lessons you attended for your WAEC examinations. And what year was this?
2019.
2019. That's the same year you went to Dubai, right? And which year did you come back from Dubai?
2020.
Do you remember the dates?
No, but it was in
Which month? Okay, you went July 2019,
No, I went in May.
May 2019, and you came back July 2020. Okay, sorry for disturbing you. Continue.
Okay, so there was someone there, like she was like a cleaner in the place I was taking my lecture. So she was just talking to other people, not me actually,
Okay.
about the trip to all those kind of stuff. So I thought maybe it was for work. Maybe when I get to Dubai, actually, even if it's a cleaner job, I'll just be doing it.
Okay.
So nobody actually knew, but I just left on my own. So I went. It was her sister that was taking people there, not
Her sister.
Yes.
What was the sister's name? And were they Benin people as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So she was the one. So she collected our details, those of us that was interested. So she collected our details, and when it was time for us to go, we left together. So when we got there,
You left with her sister?
Yes.
And how many of you traveled with her?
We were three.
There are 3 of you that went with her. Okay. And which do you remember the airline you traveled with?
It was something Emirates. I don't know.
Okay, Emirates Airlines, which means you flew directly to
Yes.
Dubai.
So when we got there to the place she was staying, there were other girls there before we came. So those ones already were living bad life already.
Did you notice that immediately you got there?
Yeah.
Okay. And what went through your mind at that moment?
I just thought maybe those were of their own will, and
Okay.
maybe mine would be different because.
But you understood immediately what they were
Yeah.
doing. Okay.
So I just thought on my own that maybe mine
Your case is different. You're not there to do this because they didn't tell you you were going there to sell your body, right? That wasn't what you were told. What were you told before you left?
They just said we can go. Maybe if we want to work, we can.
Okay.
So when we got there, I noticed that people that were living there were already into all this wildlife and stuff like that. So that was when she started passing the information that we didn't just come here for any stupid business and all this kind of stuff. And I
Those
was like,
were those her exact words?
Yes.
She said, repeat what
Like,
it.
we didn't come here to just play or, like maybe we didn't come here for actual work.
Work.
and all this
Okay.
kind of
You
stuff.
came here to sell your body.
Yes. So she was like, you see the ones here now.
Yes.
So all this kind of stuff. And I was like, I didn't know. I thought maybe I could get a cleaner job. And anytime I try to explain like that or defend or any kind of stuff, when we're into it already, she usually just shout at us, and sometimes maybe she can even beat us up and all this kind of stuff. So, like I said before, that day, the first day, it was at the club.
So they took you to a club.
Yes.
Okay. Do you mind taking us through exactly what happened when you got to the club?
Yeah,
Who you
she
met?
was the one in charge actually.
Okay.
She was the one that brought the person and this kind of
Okay.
stuff. So,
She brought someone.
yes.
And who was this person?
It was a guy now.
From where?
I don't really know.
African?
It was the club there.
A black person or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we left there from there to the hotel, and I was like, I haven't done this kind of thing before. And she now said, it's once you can when you start once and all this kind of stuff. So that was there, like I said before, that was where I broke my virginity.
So you were a virgin before that. And how did you feel at that moment?
Naturally, everyone, you feel heartbroken, and maybe it wasn't for me, it wasn't my will for all these kind of things to happen. Also, when we got home, I was like, even the guy told her that, see, she's a
Virgin.
When I
So
got home,
the client, because they
Yeah.
call them client, then told the madam that this girl is a virgin. And how did he feel, knowing that you were a virgin? How did he feel?
I don't really know at that time, but for me, maybe it might felt a little bad. So
Were you scared?
yes, for sure, something I haven't done before. So
And you were being forced to do it?
so like when we got home, she told me that since I've already started,
Mm.
no need to back off or this kind of and though since maybe I already broke my virginity, I was still not into it. Like,
Of course.
since I've already, let me just continue. I was still like, please.
You were still pleading with her?
Yes, and all this kind of. So anytime I raise an alarm to defend or anything, she usually beats us up. So
She beat you?
we just sat down, like maybe some that were just doing this thing, the ones that were smoking, and the rest. When the police broke into our house and took us home, it was in prison first before we came back to.
How many of you did they arrest on that day?
I don't really know, but it was all of us.
Okay,
Yeah.
including your madam?
No, she was.
Okay,
not
she
around.
wasn't around. Did she ask you that you were to pay back the money she spent on you?
No, I
Or
really lost contact with them when I came back. After
No. So when she told you that you were going to prostitute yourself, did you, and you protested, why did she say you have to do it?
And like, since I went there on my own research, she was like, she didn't force me to come. So since I've come, I'm staying under her roof and the rest, so I have to.
You have to do it. Did she take your passport from you?
Yes.
Your phone?
Yes.
She took everything. So were you scared at that moment?
Yes.
So when you came back, did you explain what happened to you to your mother?
Yes. She was really heartbroken and all stuff. She wanted to even raise an alarm there by police case and all of that. So I was just the one telling her that it won't change anything since it has already happened. Even if you arrest her now, she'll still find how to bail herself one day. What has happened has happened.
So mentally, did what happened there, has it affected you mentally?
Yes.
Talk to me. Tell me what happened. What has happened?
When I came back in Nigeria, I might just sit down and everything will be flashing back. So sometimes inside my sleep, I'll just wake up by the shocker.
So you still have nightmares of?
No, not like before.
Oh, you were having nightmares before?
Yes.
And apart from your mom, have you talked to anybody about it? Do you think that you need to talk to someone about it?
No, even outside my home, no other person can even understand it. If you even tell them now, they'll just use it against you.
You're scared.
Especially-
You're scared that people might stigmatize you. Are you now in a relationship?
No.
Have you been in a relationship since you came back? And has your experience affected your relationship at all?
No.
No?
Because I don't let them know about it.
Are you scared that they might find out?
Yes.
And how does that make you feel? If they found out, what do you think would happen?
Normally, if they were to find out, it's really bad, and it might really end up ending the relationship and all this kind of stuff. But you just try to, maybe if it's someone you really know that you want to be with, you can just let the person know from the beginning. And if the person is someone that really wants you, maybe you understand.
Do you know what a counselor is? Or a therapist? Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what a therapist is. Do you think you would like to see a therapist?
No, I don't really want it now.
Why are you scared?
No, I don't just.
You're worried, aren't you? Yeah? I can see it in your eyes. You need to deal with this. If you don't deal with it, you can't move forward. Okay? You need to deal with it. You have a lot of pain inside you. I can see that. What you went through is not good. But it seems like there's a lot of victims like you here in Benin, right? So you've found out about other people that have gone through this same thing.
Yeah. Sometimes maybe if I went to some place, maybe for seminars or
Okay.
I might just overhear people talking. So.
And does that bring back the memories for you?
Yes, of course.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. You've been very helpful.